Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So today, as promised, we can notice that recently there are a lot of stock crashings limit down. So I decided to have a brief on these things topics. So first of all, disclaimers. The stock that mentioned in this live visual videos is serving as educational purpose, as a case study. It's not a buying or selling course for the viewers, subscribers for the sessions. So what we noticed recently, there are a lot of stocks that have been crashing. Let me name some stock right over here. That's gonna be SCIB. So yep, some of my customers is holding this stock as well. I did message to them, private PM to them through WhatsApps on the crashings, so they have been alerted on the crashings, so they can take action promptly upon the crashings happens. Okay, so SCIB is one of them. So over these 2 days, yesterday crashings for 30% limit downs, and then today is dropping now 35%, which is 30 cents. So the stock below 1 ringgit, the limit down will be 30 cents. It's not 30%. Above 1 ringgit will be 30%. Okay, so it has been crashing for 2 continuously trading days, for 30% and 35% at this moment. So 2 days it covered the full rallying upsides for the past few months. So you can see that the trending's climbing all the way from how many 45 cents all the way toward 120 level for the past 2 months. Actually, it's climbing from early on, which is below 20 cents. So the first stage is climbing over from below 20 cents, is climbing toward 45 cents, then sideways for 2 to 3 months times, then it's gaining momentums again. We can see that the volume actually is not much over there. Consider quite a lot lah, 50 over millions, yes, quite a lot, but it's slowly climbing. But it only taking 2 trading days to wipe up all the gainings for the past 2 months. Okay, so other than these stocks, we can see some other stock like Imaspro. Okay, you can see the crashing is very fierce, right? So I believe this type of stocks it can be avoided to experiencing this type of losses if you're trading for these things. So and what the other stocks like Lithium. Again, it's not a buying or selling call for the viewers, subscribers. So you can see that this 2 days is crashing fiercely. So these two bar cover all the ways. How many months? Let's have a look. So since August, November last year is starting to climb from 22 cents around. So all the way to 50% is more than 100% gain, and it dropping back to originals far below the starting stage. So all the buyer from this range is experiencing loss if they're still holding it. Okay. So what else? Let me see. Imaspro. Okay, YNH property. So you can see the crashing is very fierce, and today is also limit down. Okay, so three of the stock is related to each other. Like, I mean SCIB, Imaspro, YNH properties. If you check the news, you can see the relation in between. Okay, so okay, back to the topic today. How should the trader avoid on this type of things using simple platform, using a simple stop limit order to protect capitals or to protect the profits that you already gained earlier on. Okay, we go back to we take one example, SCIBs. so which is very famous. Let's say you already bought in. Let's say I'm not saying you are buying at the bottom here, 40 over cent. No, maybe example you have bought in around maybe 50 cent because the volume is coming in, then breakout happen. So this one consider buying in point for the technical analysis. You can write the trend over there. So how to protect it to avoid the heavy loss in this case? So one of the options in the platform, let's say in the Maybank, because I work with the Maybank, so you can have options to use the platform. There is one stop limit order for you to use for free. There's no charges at all. You can place the order, stop limit orders in the platform. Even using their apps, Maybank Trade apps also can, right? So I'll show you the example. Let's say in this trend, so we're already riding all the way trend. Let's say example I'm talking examples only here. So in this when the price already reached to the 1 ringgit, so we need to adjusting our stop price higher. Okay, we need to adjust our stop price higher. As long as the price is still moving upside, we need to adjust our stop price to protect capital or profits that you already gained early on, in order to avoid any turnaround. Okay, anything can happen in the stock market. Let's say some certain bad news come out, then it can wipe up your profit easily. So in this case, let's say examples is already climbing 1 ringgit level and continuously climbing. So this, you can check the slope here, is around 45% slope. So it's not steep. So I would say it's pretty much considered quite safe, 45% degree of the trendings. But the pullback, there's not much pullback. I would say it's pretty much suspicious if there's no pullback for certain stock 45 degrees. So anyhow, we can see the steepness of the uptrending here has been changing. So it pretty much like 30% of the slope. Okay, the steepness is very high, so we can adjusting accordingly. Maybe we can adjust our stop price at 95 cents level. Whenever it's going higher, it's still going higher, then we can adjust higher, 99 cent, 1 ringgit level. So the moment it's moving higher, we need to move our stop price higher in order to protect any possibility to turn around for the share price. All right, so I'm not going to talk about too high of the gaps for the stop price. Let's say the moment the price climbing above 110 already, so we can adjust our stop price maybe 10%. 10% is around 10 cents, right? So I would say our stop price will be somewhere around 1 ringgit. Okay, the moment is already climbing 110, so we can adjusting how to placing the stop limits order in the platform. So you can access into the Maybank platform. You click sell or right click the mouse and click sell order, and we can adjusting on the right side, changing the limit order to stop limit order. So this will be the view of the trading order box for your screen. So if you are using mobile Maybank Trade apps, that the screen will be different. You need to turn on the stop price, so you can key in the stop price and the order price. So pretty much simple right over there. If you don't know how to placing order, you can check in my previous video for the Maybank Trade app stop limit order. You can show you the example right over there. So there is a formula for the stop limit orders. Okay, so the order price has to be lower or similar to the stop price. Okay, and the stop price has to be lower than the last price. Last price means the latest selling trading price Okay, in these examples, let's say the price last price already risen to 112, right? The 112. Then we want to place the stop limit orders to protect our profit. Okay, so we can turn on, firstly we turn on the limit, stop limit order on the top right side of the order box, and then stop price we can put it as 110, right, as per I mentioned just now. 110 meaning that the whenever the price, the last done price dropping to 1 ringgit, sorry, it should be the stop price has to be one below the last price, which is we can, as per what I mentioned just now, we put 10% the dropping from the highest price to controlling to protect our profit. So let's say in these examples the price climbing to 112 already, so we put a stop limit order using the 1 ringgit as the stop profit order. So meaning that when the price turn around from 112 dropping to 1 ringgit, the system will send your order into the system of Maybank and the Bursa for the matchings. So as per I mentioned earlier on the formula, the order price has to be lower than the stop price or similar to than the stop price. So you cannot put the price higher than the stop price. So it will not allow you to go through. Okay, it will not allow you to go through. So because you are selling the order, you want to sell the order when the price hit certain level, right? So it's not reasonable to placing the order price higher than the stop price. You got what I mean, right? So in this case, you have an option to key in the price, the order price same to the stop price, meaning that when the price dropping from 112 dropping to 1 ringgit, it will allow you this order to send into the Bursa to exchange at 1 ringgit level. Let's say the price is already changing very fierce downside to 99 cent, 98 cent. I'm sorry, the order will not be matching because your order price is 1 ringgit. It's 1 ringgit, okay? So as per the formula earlier on, you can choose to be placing the order price lower than the stop price or similar to stop price. So just now I already talked about the similar price for the order price and the stop price, right? So in these examples, let's say we want to get ready for something unexpected. Okay, so we allow some gap in between the order price and the stop price. Let's say examples, if I'm okay to take some to have some loss, I mean the profit off from the stop price. So let's say example we can put it as 99 cents. So meaning that whenever the price, the last done price dropping from 112 all the way to 1 ringgit, the system will send your order 99 cents into the Bursa Stock Exchange for the matchings. So meaning that whenever the share price is within the gap of 99 cents and 1 ringgit, is within this range, you will matching directly at the Bursa Stock Exchange. Okay, regardless of the price, whether it's 1 ringgit or 99 cent half or 99 cent, you direct match whenever the price is available, quantity is available to the meanings the best buy is right over there. Use direct matching for you. Unless the share price drops so fierce directly go to 98 cents, then your order will not go through because your order price is 99 cents. Okay, I hope you get what I means. I already put some notes at the bottom right here. The stop price has to be triggers when the last time price hit the stop price. The stop price is just a trigger price to send your order, meaning that it's an alert direct send to order when the last done price hit the stop price. It will send this order. Okay, so the last done price hit the stop price, the system will send your orders at your order price. Okay, I hope this can be a better understanding for the investor or traders. This is a very good features for trader to use. If you are trading for short term, yes, so it will protect you because we unable to 100% monitoring the markets fully 9 to 5 now, right? So that's why we need the system to help us, stop limit order to help us. So let's say examples, we go back for the what stock again, EMAS Pro. So we will go back another examples. Okay, let's say you are holding this stock at 550 around this range, right? It's sideways, right? So whenever the share price sideways, means that there is no trending for these stocks at this moment. There's no special trending, so it's always trading within the range of 527, 560, something like that. So I will put it higher. Okay, let's say example would be 527 to 570. Okay, so the share price within this range is trading 527 to 570, right? So there's no special trend for these stocks. It's not going down or upside. So we move back a bit. So maybe we move back a bit. Maybe we back to the future. We back to the futures. We back into the November side. So November, right? Back to November or December right here. So the share price, let's say you bought in at this level 544, something like that. So if you want to protect your capitals, if you bought in 540, so the price, the trading box is 527, 570. So you are expecting, the moment you bought in 540, you are expecting the share price to go above 570 to move a new uptrend, right? Okay, the new uptrend over here. So we are expecting for the moment we buy 540, definitely we are expecting the share price go higher, right? So it's impossible for us to expecting to move lower, correct? Okay. Okay. So we don't know the futures, but we placing one stop limit order in order to protect us. Okay, let's say example, the moment price was 544. So we want to protect our capitals. After we placing the order of 540 already matched already in my portfolio, okay, for this EMAS Pro. So how to protect our placing the stop limit order? So you can place order through Maybank platform, selecting for stop limit, and then it will available for you to key in the stop price. So how should we decide for what is the stop price for these specific stocks? So it's pretty much simple. So the trading box will be 527, right, and 570. So we need to put it slightly below the trading box, which is below the 527. Example, let's say we can put it at 520. 520 is around here. So I draw a line here, 520 as my stop loss level. I put it 520 as my stop loss level. I bought in 544 and I want to sell I want to protect my capitals at 520. So I put it, I set it stop limit order, and I key in the stop price as 520. Okay, so 520. So the order price, what the order price we should key in? So it's either similar to the stop price or lower than the stop price. If I'm okay, I do have appetite to take another extra 1 to 2 bits in order to have some buffer to avoid the immediate crashings. So I can key in maybe like 518. Okay, meaning that the whenever the last time price, the share price dropping 544, dropping all the way to 520, whenever the last time price hit 520, you will send this order to stock exchange Bursa to matchings, As long as the best buy price is within the range of 518 or 520, it will direct sell to the buyer at that price. Okay, regardless either is 518, 519 or 520. So it will goes all the way to for the matching in stock exchange, right? So I adjust from here. So okay, we can see the trend. The price is starting to drop to 530, then next day 526, all the way, and then this day is dropping. The lowest was around 534, 521. Wow, it's only 1 cent gap. Yeah, but it managed to close back up to 534. So it was last lucky for us. So we monitor the next day again, it dropping to 520. It dropping to 520, meaning it's already hit our stop price for the orders, right? For the order, it's already hit 520 right here. On which date? In the November of 30. Is it November 30? Yes. On November 30, 2023, it's already 520. So it's an alert for us. The system will direct send the order to the stock exchange for the matchings to protect your capitals. To protect your capitals. So you will direct selling it at 520 or 518, 519. Okay, because that specific date the lowest was 520. So definitely your order will be matching at 520. Okay, so it won't matching at 518, 519 because the lowest of the day is 520. It's very clear, right? So we considering on the 30th of November 2023, the order has been wiped up already inside in the stock exchange for matchings, meaning that your portfolio for this specific stocks already sold, so you are no longer holding any stocks for these stocks. Okay, so we have a look. You see the share price keep dropping the next day to 499, then adjust back, then continuously dropping, right? You can see the trending. So you can avoid all these things. So if you are trading for the sideways ranging, it's very encouraging for the traders, investors to placing a stop limit, sell stop limit order to protect your capitals or your profit. Very simple, right? Okay, I hope you get what I mean. Maybe we can have a look on some other stock, YNH. YNH is pretty much similar to EMAS Pro as well. It's trading sideways. You can see that it's far longer. It's trading sideways far longer right over here. So if you did manage to place and stop limit orders with a stop price somewhere around, maybe we put some buffer right here, 466, 570, 470, something like that. So you will manage to protect your capitals for a fierce dropping for 460 to 122 today, right? So sell stop limit order will help investor traders to protect their capitals and profits. So you can make use of the sell stop limit order in the Maybank platform or Maybank Trade apps. So if you don't want to key in validity for 1 day only, you can choose for the long validities. You can choose good till date right over there. Regardless the browser you are using, browser or Maybank Trade apps, you can choose to maximize to queue for 30 days. You select validity to good till date, and validity maximum is 30 days. So you no need to keep on monitoring things, right? It's very easy. You can use it Maybank Trade apps or browser platform. Very easy, right? So let's give some example case study. Okay, what we can do in Getronic. Let's have a look on how is the Getronics, Globetronics. So today we can see that the tradings has been reversed right over here. Okay, has been reversed. You can see the low, previous low was somewhere around 159, right? So we can see the 159 is right over here. We draw something here. This one is the previous low. So normally when the previous low got hit, what we should do? We cut loss, right? Or protect our capitals. Okay, let's say you are buying on this green candles. We buying the swing 163, let's say 163 or 165, something like that. So after you placing the order match already, right? So this one is the swing. So the low, how do we put for the stop price? We can put it something around 158 or 157 as the stop limits orders, right? So I put it yellow colors here. So let's say we already bought in at 165, right? Example 165. Then our stop, we can, after our order buy order already matched, we can directly placing the sell stop limit order to protect our capitals. So as per I mentioned, why is the stop price for this one, which is 1.58? Maybe you can put it 1.57 is also alright, right? So means that our stop loss gap would be somewhere around how many cents? 7 cents only, right? 165 minus 158 will be 7 cents. So our risk will be somewhere around 4%, 3 to 4%, something like that. And what is the order price? Order price has to be similar to stop price or lower than the stop price. So either you can put it 158 or lower than that. Okay, maybe you can put it 1 cent buffer, 157, something like that. So we can see along the way the share price moving higher. We are expecting maybe during that time we are expecting the share price to test the recent resistance, maybe somewhere around 181, 182, right? So we don't know. We back to the future right now. We back to the future. So we back to the future. So we placing order here. We are expecting for the share price to test the recent height, which is 182. Okay, so it trading along the way is moving. Okay, suddenly there's one red candle right over here with a higher volume. So actually, if you know the price action, you has to be alert on these things as well. The volume increasing, the candlesticks share price drop very fierce, and the small trading box right over here, it could potentially signal the reversal trending for the stocks. Anyhow, let's say example we have a stronger risk appetite, so we stick to 158 as a stop loss level. So we let the orders keep going. Maybe we queue for 30 days. We queue for 30 days for the validities. See whether can it hit 182 or not. Okay. So if you want to know, if you don't want to monitor the price and you want to be alerted when the price hit the target price 182, you can set alert in your Maybank Trade apps. So it will notify you in the Maybank Trade apps. The price already hit 182. You can set it right over there. Okay, because you already key in the sell stop limit order, you can't place another order for the target price 182. So you can only choose one option, right? So in these things, protecting capital is more important than the gaining at 182. Okay, always thinking about risks first, then we talking about reward. So along the way, then suddenly it come out today. This is today order, right? Today the share price plummet by 10%. Sadly to say, it dropped suddenly. It reached to our 158 level, which is stop price. Then directly whenever they hit it, the stop price 158, the system will help you sending the order to the stock exchange Bursa for matching. Either you will direct sell to the buyer at 157 or 158 whenever there's a best buy price at these two price. Okay, so it will help you to sell off instead of you have another extra maybe 7 cent loss right now, because now the share price is closing for lunch at 150. So you protect your capitals. So meaning that your order for these orders, you are losing by 7 or 8 cents because you bought in at 165, right? So you'll be stopped. Your early exit for this order will be 157 or 158. So consider your loss is 7 to 8 cents. Okay, understand, right? It's very easy. So upon you placing order, buy order already matched, then you may placing the stop limit order in order to protect your capital. Very easy, eh? So the next thing would be another stock we talk about, AsiaX, maybe. So this one is not a buying or selling call, just to guiding you how to placing the stop limit orders using the platform itself. Okay, so we can see that the previous low is somewhere around 182. The lowest here was 179. Okay, we can put it line here, 179. The yellow line here is the lowest level of this level, and this over here is 182 level. So okay, let's say example we bought in at maybe 196 on this swing, on these candles maybe lah, huh? So we put in 196 last done price over there. So after that we may key in the lowest level. We may need to put in some ample space at below, slightly lower than the previous low. So we can put in the stop price is somewhere around 1.7778 maybe 778, and the order price will be 1.77. We give one bit ample price over there. So meaning that we are risking about how many cents? 16 18 cents, somewhere around 10% risk. We are risking 10% from the purchase price 162 178 around there. So along the way the share price is moving. We bought in here along the price, the share price moving 196, right? We bought in here, then the share price dropping. Next day it managed to go higher, but it's dropping back around there, and it go down. And today, just now the morning session is closing at 183. 183, meaning that our order is still floating in the system of Maybank. It haven't sending to the stock exchange for matching yet, because it haven't goes toward the stop price 178. Let's say afternoon session for today or tomorrow the share price drop toward 178 here, dropping to here. Hit it here. What's gonna happen? Maybank platform will send your order to the stock exchange for matchings for the best buy price of best sell price at best buy price. You are selling, right? Because best buy is right over there queuing. So you are for matching at 177 or 178. Okay, whenever the last price hit 178, Maybank system will send your order to Bursa Stock Exchange with the order price of 177. So you direct selling off to the best buyer price to protect your capitals, just in case AsiaX drop fierce after that. Okay, it's very easy, right, to placing these type of orders. Of course, I would say AsiaX is now on the downtrend. It's already on the downtrend, sideways ranging right over there. you can check it on the capital A as well, because these two counter is linked. Anyhow, the capital is now already on the downtrend side. It's dropping quite fast, I would say. So AsiaX still survive on the support level. So but investors who are holding AsiaX, they can placing sell stop limit order to protect their capitals or profit. Who knows, maybe you bought it back in 60 cent 80 cent level, right? So you need to protect your profit and your capitals. So I hope these sessions helping investors on how to protect capitals and profits that they are holding on. So using the Maybank sell stop limit order. So if you have any things you want to comment, you can comment at the bottoms. If you want to open accounts with Maybank, you can go to the descriptions, click for the links to open account and chat with me through WhatsApp as well. If I can assist you to open account, it will be my great. So I believe that's all for today's sessions for the stop limit order. Thank you and goodbye.